Hello and greetings to everybody who is watching this video. We are Excellencia Prep. We provide live online classes through webinar with video backup for all your test prep needs. You can call us or WhatsApp to us on this number to know further details. Fine. So in this video, we are going to cater to a yesteryear cat question and we'll try to solve it in two different ways so that everybody understands. So you may want to pause the video and read the question thoroughly, fully, and you may want to try it also once. So, hope you have read the question and have tried it once. So, the highlights of the questions first. So, there are three distances AB, BC, and CD, each 12 kilometers, and each was traveled with a different speed x, 2x, and 4x. So move further to D with a speed twice as that between B and C, it actually signals 4x. Alright, so there are three speeds and then there are two resting times, once at B for x hours and once at C for 2x hours. So the total time taken would be the sum of the resting and the traveling times. Finally, we are asked what is the time for which he rested at B, and at B he rested for x hours. So basically we are being asked the value of x. This is the understanding of the question. Let us see what we can do. So the first approach that we are going to take will be the objective approach. I call it the objective approach. We do not really solve the question the way it is solved in the books. We actually see the options and we try to justify which option will actually satisfy everything which is written in the question. So the question says that there are three times traveling, A to B, B to C, and C to D, right? So three travelings, and then there are two resting times. All right, the sum of these two should come out to be 16. Fine. So out of the given options, the first option says 3 hours. So if value of x is 3, then first of all, the resting time becomes very easy. At B, he rests for 3 hours, and then at C, he rests for double the time, that is 6 hours. So the total resting times becomes 9 hours. Now the distance AB was 12 kilometers, which is being traveled at the speed of x. Now x is 3 for me. So the total time comes out as 4 hours. So time equal to distance over speed. This is the basic that we used. B to C is also 12 hours, 12 kilometers, I'm sorry. And the speed there would be 2x, which is 6 now. So it is 2 hours time taken. And C to D is also 12 kilometers, which is the speed 4x, which is not 12 kilometers per hour. So now the time taken would be 1 hour. So the total time taken to travel is 7 hours. Total time taken for rest is already found, 9 hours. So total time comes out as traveling time plus resting time, which is 16 hours, and bingo, that is the number given in the question as well. So 16 hours comes out when we took x as 3. So the first option itself hit and it became the answer. What about the other options, however? What if 3 hours was not the first option? Okay, then let us check 6 hours. If 6 hours is the case, if 6 hours is the value of x, then the resting time alone is 6 plus 12, which is more than 16 hours, which is the total time. Hence, 6 hours is discarded on the face value. What about 2 hours? If 2 hours uh, is the value of x, 2, then the traveling time would be 12 upon 2 plus 12 upon 4 plus 12 upon 8, which is in decimal, so very unlikely. We do not get time in decimal because when we add the resting time, it will not become decimal. It will be 2 plus 4, so decimal is not going to come into my picture. Decimals are bad numbers. Alright, 4 hours, if x is equal to 4 actually, then again on the similar ground we can discard this. So the traveling time is 12 upon 4, which is 3. But when it becomes 8, 12 upon 8, it again becomes 1.5. So decimal is not going to be my answer. On the basis of this, we discarded wrong options. We chose the right option. We could do one out of the two. We could do a mix. So n number of things we can do with the options. So this is our USP, which saves a lot of time when you compare it with the formal solution. So do try this question again by this approach after watching the video, and you will find that it will take you much lesser time than I spent because I had to write so much and explain so much. All right. So you may want to pause the video again and note down if anything you wish to. And in the next slide, we move on to see the traditional solution which is present in the books. So this is the traditional solution. So we write the traveling time as time equal to distance upon speed. So every time the distance is 12 kilometers, every time the speed is different, x, then 2x, then 4x. So on adding up, we get the total traveling time as 21 by x. Total resting time was easy. It was x plus twice of x. So total resting time comes out as 3x. The total time which is given to us in the question as 16 hours is traveling time plus resting time. So we just copy traveling time and resting time as we have found and equate it with 16, and we get a weird quadratic equation. Now, in the subsequent steps, I have solved the quadratic equation in very short, but if you actually follow the steps and all, you will write at least 3, 4 more steps, 4, 5 more steps after this. So the equation becomes as 3x square minus 16x plus 21, and then you factorize it and you get two factors and two values of x, 7 by 3 or 3. And then you see the question's last words are could be. What is the value of x? Could be. So had there been a unique answer, they would have asked in the question as what is the value of x? But they knew that there could be two answers, so they purposefully mentioned only one answer in the option choice. So when we get two answers, we had to choose the one which is present in the option. So 3 becomes the answer like this. So this is the theoretical solution. Some people do like the theoretical solution, the traditional solution more. So that's also there. And then there is another solution. So this was about the solving the question in two different ways. I'll come up with another question type maybe, and solve it in different ways for you. So that would be all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Mayank. I'm the Chief Mentor at Excellencia Prep. Again, you can call us or WhatsApp to us on this number for further details. We do prepare people who are aspiring for these exams. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care, keep learning, prepare, persevere, perform.